placement and had a really interesting story about what happened to her on work.
On work?
When was it? A couple of days ago?
Yesterday. Oh, it was so freaky, right? Like I said in the last vlog, I work in Argos now. And I wasn't meant to work on the jury counter, but they were like, oh, can you come over and help? Shut up. So I did. And then there was this guy there with his mum, and he must have been, I don't know, like early 40s. He was like bald with a really big beard and glasses, and he was really weird. He was called Ed. Anyway, that's beside the point. Yeah, so after
I called him Egghead Ed.
You just made that up.
I know, it's a very like bitch.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
I wonder why you didn't
Anyway.
laugh at it. I was like,
I'm really deaf today. I don't listen to anything. No, so anyway, I've just finished, like, you know, like giving him his stuff, and then he had this little piece of paper, and I was about to chuck it in the bin. He's like, oh, can I have it back? And I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then he was like, oh, like I was about to go, and he was like, oh, excuse me. Oh dear, pardon me.
rude.
Shut up, at least I said pardon me. Yeah, anyway, so he gave me like the piece of paper, slid it along the counter, and he was like, here's my mobile number, I'm down for the weekend, call me. Oh my gosh, he was like 40, I'm 18, I mean, that's really kind of creepy and like pedo-ish.
Well, no, technically you're over 18, so it's not paedophilic.
Yeah, I know, but I mean...
Get her facts right. She was correcting me earlier on, like I said, so I'm going to correct you now, bitch.
I don't care.
Oh, I can't
really,
click today, my hand's too cold. Normally
Really
I can snap my fingers really well.
Really old. Yeah, now his workplace story.
My workplace story.
Yeah. You said you were going to tell something about a drunk...
Oh yeah, I had a really pissed person come to my till, and he
Did
was
you
like...
have to use that word? You could have just said drunk.
No, I prefer the word pissed.
I don't.
Because drunk to me is more like a pissed when you're like, ugh.
You know I don't like swearing. You're going to spill that drink
Oh,
everywhere.
pissed is not swearing.
Yes, well, I don't like it.
She, honestly, I say
I'm
one word.
a good person.
I say like flipping pissed, and she goes, even it gets said on Matilda for goodness sake. You don't go, responsible. Right.
I was quite shocked when I watched that originally, because when I was younger I didn't notice it.
But seriously, this guy here, he came to my telly, he was drunk out of his face, and he was like,
Oh, you said that time.
Yes, can you tell me not to? See, she tells me one thing and then laughs at me when I say it, bitch, right? Oh, I have missed you. Yeah, and he came to my till and he was like, ugh. I was like, I can't serve you, and he was like, what are you doing? And I was like, wait, we're not allowed to serve people who are drunk. And we were like, he was sort of looking at me going, oh my fucking uncle. And I had to get my manager to come over. I was so scared. I was sitting there shaking like this. I was like, can you get rid of him, please? So he got shown out. But there was another time, right, in Crediton, my work, there's this, you could tell obviously he's gay, and he's like he must be about 45, and he wears these pink frilly shorts, and I'm joking, they're not about that big, shaves his legs, but he's got this really fat belly that hangs out of his trousers, and it's like hair.
The guy who carries the
little man bag thing.
Oh, yeah.
And he came to the till, and I just thought he was one of those people that were just like a bit kind of special. And I smiled at him because that's what you do, because you have to be polite to everyone. And then he looks at me, looks at the guy on the till behind me, and looks at the guy on the till behind him, and was like, oh, see boys, I can see you all later. And I was like...
He's really creepy. I know who that guy is. He used to come into our church. He'd come in at the end of the service just to get the free coffee and biscuits, and then he'd sit in the middle of the service rolling like fags. I was like, oh my god, you idiot.
But apparently he's schizophrenic.
Really?
He goes around the shop talking to himself. But once I saw him walking to chickens and went, oh, I'm not one of them.
I was like, he walked into a bucket. I'm just gonna walk into a flock of chickens. Oh, hello, I'll have you. Fry you up with my tea later. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
No,
finish
but seriously. Yeah, and he went to the chickens then.
Shut up.
There was no one there, he was just him by himself. And he sort of walked out, sort of minced up like this. And he's, like, I'm not taking the piss, but it was quite funny. He sort of minced up like this and went, oh, I think I'll have that one. But there was no one there. He was like talking, it's because normally there's someone behind the counter saying, what would you like? But then he was like, oh, I'll have that one please. And there was no one there. And I was like, Will, can you go please? Will was our friend, we've probably said before. But I really sort of walked off and I was really scared. But the thing is, because obviously he must know that I'm gay because I'm so flamboyant. And I started walking past, because I was talking to Will on the thing, I was like, ah, like that, like I do. And he kept looking at me and I was like, go away please, it's really scary. I'm not, scary ass.
How long has it been going on?
I don't know, who cares? Our last one was like 30 minutes, that's alright.
Yep.
And we found out it was Love and Addictions, which was our last one, and that was 2 months ago. So we haven't done an actual vlog for both of us for 2 months.
I'm dying.
So yeah, I think it was a good idea cutting the conservatory.
It's too cold. My throat stopped functioning. I'm gonna fall over and die.
Yeah,
now.
right, we're gonna go and have some food now. I'm having sausages and mash, I don't know what you're having.
I'm having mac and cheese.
Yeah, she's got an allergy to wheat, so she can't eat anything.
Why can you eat something?
She's a bit special.
Shut up.
She still likes Barbie. He still likes cake. She likes cock. Oh no, she doesn't. I keep forgetting you're a lesbian, aren't you?
No, I'm not. He's really mean to me.
See, she thinks being a lesbian's an insult.
No, I'm just saying I'm not one.
Too much denial, I think.
Oh yeah, I'm engaged to a man.
Yeah, we think it's a man. Don't you remember that man who had a baby?
Because he used to be a woman.
Yeah, I don't care. Don't bless you, that could have been Matt.
Matt didn't have a hairy face.
Right, seriously, right, we're gonna finish this now before we end up saying stupid stuff that I regret later.
Didn't really talk about the 90s.
No, we didn't. We
talked about chicken. What if that guy has YouTube?
Oh, babe,
That fits my description on that one.
He'll be like, oh, a collab, I'll have you later. Honestly, I was so scared, I thought I was gonna cry. But yeah, so that was our strange vlog in the conservatory. This video's gone quite dreadful, really.
We'll be back later for another one.
Ow, my foot.
He bit to the floor.
Right, shut up, bitch, right. Say goodbye.
Bye. Stop.